applications. I think that's the one we're doing. Selling.
We are live.
It's now 7 p.m. I hereby call the September 11th meeting of the Frostburg Planning Commission to order. We'll start our meeting with a roll call of members present.
Adam Ritchie. Richard Russo.
Eric Stevens.
Conrad Best Chair.
Karen Crowe.
Jeff Snyder. Ray Race.
We have a quorum.
They know where we sit.
You're still.
As we begin, I would ask that anyone presenting business before the commission or individuals who want to present concerns, please come forward to the podium at the appropriate time. State your name and address for the record. Each meeting is recorded, so please speak loudly and clearly. Okay. First item on the agenda is the approval of the August Planning Commission meeting minutes. You each have a copy there in your packet. I have a motion to accept the minutes. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
It's been moved and seconded that we approve the minutes of the August 14th, 2024 meeting. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Abstentions. Motion carries. Okay. Citizens' comments from the floor. You're here for a specific item, so we'll get. Do you have any in your pocket over there, citizen stuff?
We received no comment.
Okay. The next one is a request for a favorable recommendation to the Board of Zoning Appeals for Body Art Studio on 6 East Main Street. It's your turn. Your name and your address, please.
The name is Anastasia Zhayvoronok, and the address is 6 East Main Street.
Okay. And what is it you're looking for? You're here to asking for a special exception
Yes,
for
for a special exception use in C3 district for body art studio.
Okay.
What happened at the city council meeting? Was
Pardon?
it not approved?
It's not approved yet.
Yeah, put
City
it in
council.
there. It's in the process.
Oh, next week.
It's in the process.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Formality. Yes.
Well, Commissioner, since we've already discussed this particular business
Yeah.
and this type of business
Yes.
in this situation, the chair would entertain a motion for approval.
Yeah, I'll make that motion. Make a motion when we approve a special exception request based on the information presented to us last meeting in our previous discussion about actually making this a change to the zoning district. So this is just kind of accelerating this for this particular individual.
Have a motion. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Been moved and seconded. We approve the special exception use for 6 East Main Street. All in favor say aye.
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 Opposed, nay. Abstentions. Motion carries.
Good luck. Good luck.
So this one, right?
That's it.
Yeah, you're
That's
good.
it.
Yep, you're good.
Sorry.
We had a good bit of discussion last
Last
month, and so we knew this was coming.
I was so worried, sorry.
I know.
Jeez, Jade, what are you doing? Putting the fear of them?
He tried to make me not worry, not nervous at
Yeah.
all. Just I'm new to US, and my husband too. We're here only 8 months in US at all.
Oh.
Yes, and used to work in tattoo shop in Pennsylvania, but the owner bring us here and wanted to make such a cool place for the people, for the young people to come in to do tattoos, piercing, have the gift shop all at once. And since the owner is living in New Jersey, all the documents do apply, so I worry that my
Okay.
Oh, sure.
You're good?
You're good, you can go. You don't-
Application? Okay. I can get it afterwards if you're okay with hanging out a few minutes. Okay.
Okay. Discussion items, any of the members have any items? Okay, administrative business? Staff report.
Yeah, there's not really too much to update on the comp plan. We're still waiting on the consultant for a few items that we had gotten to them and waiting for them to get back to us. So there isn't really much to report, but if you have any specific questions, Bethany said you could contact her directly with it. She's the point of contact. So.
Okay. The only question I had, did the people get back to you with the drawing that was here last month with the setback things?
They said they were in the process of getting the survey. Sounded like from them they would have had it a while ago. We need to get back with them. I talked to Bethany. Yeah.
They're probably, knowing how every one of my businesses right now, it's probably gonna be another month or two before you see something. We're all swamped. Man, across the board, every engineer in this area is swamped.
Yeah.
Actually, the next day I had a Boy Scout meeting at Hoffman Park, and I drove by and said, well, if it had a decent drawing, visually they appear to be well back.
All they needed to do was show that the property was where the property line was. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's, we probably shouldn't even have had it allowed to come in front of us. I'm looking at you, Jamie. All joking aside, if someone does show up something like that that's questionable, your better bet is to err and say, I think you need to have a formal site plan to scale. Doesn't have to necessarily be designed by an engineer or a surveyor, but has to be to scale and has to have certain things referenced, like the property line and the entrances.
Yeah.
So.
Meanwhile, they're still in business.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not gonna shut them down.
Okay. Move for adjournment.
There's
would be-
no update on the comprehensive plan?
He just gave us
No,
that.
we're just kind of waiting on the consultant for a few things, but there will be like the steering committee and like probably public kickoff soon, but we're still nothing formally scheduled.
How long is that estimated to take, the public survey?
That I'm not certain.
It was in their
Bethany
proposal.
might know, but-
He's still,
I'll have to look.
their proposal was online.
Oh, yeah, so I've not
Yeah.
seen it.
Yeah, I mean, they did have a proposed timeline, but off the top of my head, I couldn't tell you.
2 months late start.
Well, thank you.
I'll make a motion, we adjourn. Second.
Moved and seconded, we adjourn. All in favor, indicate by saying aye.
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 Motion carries. We are adjourned.